Hey guys, Youngblood with you, and I wanted to follow up with everyone after that town hall event and live stream that we had. Now, I haven't really had a chance to watch all the various stream footages because it's been a crazy weekend, but I have been able to follow a lot of the posts and the different information that we've received. And I'm actually excited for a final version of that live stream to go up on the Star Citizen YouTube page once they get done editing it and combining all the camera clips and everything. So, with that being said, there were some very cool things that were mentioned and kind of unveiled that I wanted to hit on real quick. Now, let's go ahead and start off with what I would say is the most exciting and maybe revealing thing that we've seen to date, and that's the jump point travel. Now, we've really known already that they're going to utilize jump points, and through those jump points are going to be wormholes. But the footage that we saw is absolutely crazy and absolutely awesome. You'll notice in this footage that there appears to be almost like a true tunnel that you have to navigate, and within that you're seeing little bridges that connect the two sides that are kind of causing obstacles. Now, this Gladiator appears to be fitting through it quite well, probably thanks to its narrow profile, but I could see larger ships having issues. Now, this is probably a good visualization of how there's going to be different sizes of wormholes and how we may see restrictions in-game. Now, apparently Robert said that you're only going to need to fly manually through a wormhole if that jump point has either A, not been mapped before, or B, if it's a unique type of jump or unique type of wormhole and it may change shapes and sizes frequently. The good news is that you're going to know what to expect before you get into one of these. Now, the visualization itself is stunning, but there's a couple things that I wonder after seeing this. And the first one is, what happens if you hit the edge? You know, are you taking damage? Do you get dropped out wherever you currently are? Does it just kill you? Or is it more like a bowling alley, or like where there's bumpers in the alleys where it kind of bounces you around? I don't know, we're just going to have to see. You know, can you take, or can you control and choose what speed you're going through on? You know, is it possible to take it nice and slow? Or is there almost like a jet stream, a certain flow that you have to go through at a predetermined speed? If I had to guess, I would say it's probably like you're taking damage if you hit the edges, and your speed is kind of predetermined, or at least there's like a minimum speed that you can traverse. But we'll just have to stay tuned and see. But either way, it's really, really awesome and exciting. Now, something else that was brought up very briefly was the mention of the Avenger variant called the Warlock. Now, the Warlock was talked about in regards to piracy and having the necessity to be able to prevent distress signals from going out. He said that the Warlock would be able to jam the distress call, and that's going to be a skill-based task, which is great. So you're not just you're not just hitting F to block the signal. You know, and with that being a skill-based task, they said it's going to be in your best interest to get your best signal jammer to stop it. So if I had to guess, I would say that this variant would be an all-around electronic warfare ship, and not just a signal jammer, because that seems a little bit too specific in my mind, even for a variant. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if this ship could do things like act almost like an Hornet tracker. You know, maybe you can almost screw with the opponent's radar. You know, you can mess up their in-game communication as well as doing signal jamming. You know, it might even make for a decent hacker, but we're going to need a lot more information than we have right now to really say what it's going to be. Now, this is our first real mention of something capable of giving the Herald a run for its money. And as such, I mean, I would kind of expect to see less weapons in exchanges for, you know, these abilities overall. But again, time will tell. Another thing that was revealed and is in-game now is that the Gray Cat now has the ability to throw skins on it. And the Gray Cat was added into the Holo Viewer. Now, I'm just showing you a quick video of how you can get into the holo table and how there's a paint section there now, but I haven't actually purchased any of the skins, so you're going to have to kind of imagine them in this list to the right. Now, that being said, though, you can see that you can see these skins available on the RSI site, and they're available for purchase now if you're so inclined. I'm probably not going to do that just because it's pretty minor, but you know, some people want that customization. And the reason that I'm putting this in the video is something I'm excited about is because this could be our real first look into ship customization and how we can go about adding colors and skins to our ships. Now, I've got some pictures up showing you some examples, but I like to look forward to, you know, this really being our first cosmetics, and I'm excited about the application this has to making us look, well, you know, different and awesome in multiplayer. Now, speaking of looking awesome, there were two things in the hologram type of department that were showcased. The first of which is the star map, which is going to give you a visualization of the system that you're in, as well as like the surrounding systems. You're going to have the ability to zoom in to planet level and see different points of interest. And this is actually going to be a hologram that's going to be displayed in your cockpit. Now, I know that comparing Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen is kind of dangerous grounds, but I'm going to go there for a second, so prepare to deal with it. Put on your sunglasses. The overall design of the map appears to be similar to Elite in a way, especially when they mention showing the flow of trade and other things and just kind of the look. Now, two things that are immediately different that I really enjoy about the way that Star Citizen is going to do it is that you can zoom into the system level and drag around a little bit better than what I've been able to use in Elite so far. The other really, really nice aspect of this is that with this being a hologram that's just kind of displayed within your cockpit, it means you're not losing out on situational awareness by having to go to another screen. You know, it's all right there in front of you. And I think that situational awareness, keeping track of what's happening around you, is a really important aspect, and I really like the way they're doing this. Now, from this map, Roberts said that we're going to be able to choose locations and engage our quantum drives to get to those locations. And it's a really sharp design, and I'm excited to try it out once we finally get to that kind of first tier of persistent universe. Now, the other topic in regards to holograms is kind of in the social module aspect. Your Moby Glass is going to allow you to, go to shops. It's going to allow you to kind of browse inventory. It's going to find points of interest around you, as well as visiting your friends' hangars. And while that may seem like a fairly minor thing, the social module is something I'm really excited for, and it brings new immersion into this overall experience. It looks like after you have your friends in your friends list, you can then head to an elevator and then choose, access to your own hangar, or maybe to ArcCorp, or to your friends' hangars. And from the images I've seen, there appear to be unique codes that kind of have alphanumeric system. So I would guess that they could tell you what their hangar number is, maybe have to approve your entry, and then you take that hangar that elevator to their hangar location, and boom, you're in their hangar. And I love that. Whether that be for, maybe I want to showcase somebody else's ship, or maybe I want to, I don't know, have my organization over in my Revel in York for a meeting. It's that level of immersion that makes me really excited. And the last thing I want to address is that we've got a limited ship sale going on right now through February 1st. This has been going on for a few days now, so hopefully you've already heard about it. But if you haven't yet, this is in regards to the VAT tax that they're eventually going to need to start charging. So hey, ship sale, that's what we get. Now what we're seeing is a lot of similar sales to what was provided during the anniversary sale, meaning that we've got exclusive ships like the Freelancer Mist, the Super Hornet, the Delta, the Blue, as well as some of the concept sales ships like the Xi'an Scat and the Caterpillar. Now there's more sales going on. I'm not going to just rattle them all off because I talked about them in detail before. But I'll leave a link in the description, so if your wallet and your body are ready, go get yourself some new ships. So that's pretty much it. A lot of cool information came out, and the game keeps moving forward, and as it moves forward, I keep getting more and more excited. So if you have questions about any of this or more information to add, hit the comment section. Otherwise, stay tuned for more. I'll catch you guys later, and take care.